Churn and burn in classic car markets. Hear this from a lot of people. I was talking to one of my friends about it last night. I hear it every day. I'll get a car, keep it for 2 years, and I start to get bored. Why are we getting bored with our classic cars? What is it? Why are we getting so bored? I had to ask myself this question, so I started doing some digging. Now remember, guys, I have a psychology degree. So this is going to be a psychology video and not a Mercedes video. But why are we getting so bored with our classic cars? Finally, I think I know. When you expose people to what they don't have, they stop appreciating what they have, and then they want what they don't have. It's a grass is greener thing. Now, where on earth were these thoughts and feelings introduced into the collector car market? Oh, man. Oh, where could it come from? I don't know. How about the fact there's so many auction platforms offering different cars? You can go on Cars and Bids or that other website that I talk about a little much, or MB Market, or, you know, go sign up for a big auction like Broad Arrow or RM Sotheby's or something. And you have an endless selection of classic cars. And dealers love it because it's like real estate. They're like, oh, maybe when I sell this car the second or third time, I'll make 10, 15, 20% on it. You know, some people are good at it. I mean, look at, you know, yesterday, day before recording this video, actually 2 days before recording this video, you know, our friend Dean sold a 560 SEC for $140. So this is good. I should be happy, right? I should. Shouldn't I? I don't know. This is the problem though, right? When you send us a car, it takes us about 1 year to 2 years to really get that car working right. This whole thing of I'm going to buy a car and then I'm going to get bored with it after 2 years and stop using it and enjoying it. Like right when things are starting to get good, you're like, oh, I want another one. What if we did this with our wives? People, you know, there's a record number of men these days that are addicted to pornography. So yeah, they're doing it with their wives and girlfriends and stuff in their head, you know, which is bad. It's very bad. But let's look at the car market for a second. If you are buying a car, holding on to the car for 2 years, and then selling it at a loss, I know what's going on with you. You have a problem. You're staying up late at night in front of your MacBook, clicking on some dirty images of cars for sale and Bring a Trailer. And instead of being faithful to the car you already own, whether it's a Mercedes or an Alfa Romeo or a Porsche, you've already forgotten about her and you're looking for a new one. And you're not going to tell anybody, are you? Oh no, you're going to be my classic car forever. I'm going to take such good care of you. I'm going to make sure you get every fluid service. I'm going to make sure that you get maintained by the book, you know? I'm going to make sure that you have everything you need and we're going to be together forever. In the meantime, you turn that browser on. Most people, I know so many people, they just have a browser, desktop link right to Bring a Trailer. They're just like, I've always wanted an 850 CS. You know, they're just literally gooning over this crap. And it makes me so frustrated because we don't realize that this sort of constant turnover of classic cars is not doing the hobby any good. Why? Because they never get sorted. 2, because everybody has to have instant gratification because they got to get that dopamine fix. Number 3, people like me, you know, who you don't bring a car to my shop. I've had customers buy cars and Bring a Trailer, spend 15 to 20 grand on these cars, and then turn around and sell them at a loss. Is something wrong? Nobody should be doing that. That's not smart. It's a whole cycle. So I have a picture painted. It's the cycle of vehicle overconsumption. Number one, you get classic car lust because you have a high enough income. So you buy a car, then you either buy another car, and another car, and another car, and another car, or while you buy that car, you're already looking for the next one and figuring out how you're going to dump your other one. It's very bad. It's very materialistic because it shows that you're using a material possession to fix a temperance issue. And is it good to do that? No, because you can't do that. If you're going to take care of a classic car, classic cars are not the food in your fridge. They're not supposed to be turned over. They don't have an expiration date. You buy the car, you commit to the car, and you need to make sure you want it. Even if it means hopping on a plane, flying up to New York State or whatever, and driving the car, making sure that you like it. Now, for those of you that are so afraid, I'm going to lose the car because it's on the internet and it's being auctioned off. I'm going to lose it if I don't overbid for it right now. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. That car will be back and it'll be for sale and it'll sell for a lower price. And we'll see if in a year and a half you still have those feelings. They all come back for sale. Why? Because the majority of people watching this video are just going to ignore what I say. They're not going to care. They're just going to keep juicing their dopamine, buying cars on the internet, using money that they, I notice there's part of this too. People go to themselves, dollars are worthless anyway. I don't need any money. Dollars are worthless. I'm just going to buy a classic car because it's going to depreciate one way or another. Click, click, bid, 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 bid. Then by the time you've won the car and paid for the car and you get the car, the thrill is gone. The thrill, part of the problem in the cycle is literally the buyer's rush. How on earth did we get here where the most thrilling thing we're doing is spending 30, 40, 50 grand on a car on a website? Is that really a rush? I don't think it's a rush. Now, I have some customers that have defied this trend. Why is it? Well, I noticed that the customers that defy this trend, number one, they don't spend as much time on their phone or in front of the TV. They just don't. Why? Because seeing things, when you expose yourself to too much stuff, whether it's to your smartphone or your television, through media that moves really fast, it is very bad for your brain. You don't appreciate little things, little details. In fact, I know that after spending so much time on my smartphone, I'd get to a point where I was like, I don't like reading printed books anymore. I don't enjoy this. It's not the reading that I don't like. It's, I love this smartphone screen so much. And when I'm done with it, I could just switch out of it and look at something else and then come back. Your brain loses its disciplinary shape, its disciplinary form. That's why I just think it's so bad. So if you're a serial car turner, if you're stuck in the serial cycle of buying and turn and burn of classic cars, get rid of your home internet connection and your TV and stop using your phone when you're at home. Like, get a landline or something. I think that's what I'm going to do with the shop, actually. I'm going to get a landline and I'm going to get a home phone line too. Because I think that when people call you and they can see you, when you're on your smartphone or whatever, you inadvertently and accidentally get exposed to these things. And Bring a Trailer and all these other sites will spam the heck out of you. Trust me. If you sign up for Bring a Trailer notifications, you'll get hundreds of notifications in a month. Hundreds, because they want to hook you. Because they make money from turn and burn of classic cars. And it's not good. It is not good. It is not good. The classic cars need to find an owner, stay with an owner. If you want a classic car, go buy one from a specialist who specializes in that kind of car. It's like an unfortunate thing. And then if you want to be a classic car dealer, you have to sell that way. There's no more having a mom and pop dealership where you just, like Merchant's Corvettes up in Indiana or whatever, where you just sell a specific type of car at your dealership and people come see you and exchange photos. No, you got to do it on the internet. You've got to do it the way everybody else is doing it. And that means that the person who buys a car from you is going to be like, it has problems. I don't want it anymore. Okay, well, I sold this to you. Yeah, but there's a better one, and bring a trailer. And that's really the one I want because the thrill is gone. If we are not there, we're heading towards that precipice. The solution is the same solution everybody else has been saying. Smartphones are bad for your brain. They're bad for them. They're terrible for you. People go, why don't you text me immediately? Why don't you check your email 100 times a day, Pierre? Because I'm trying to limit my time with the stupid phone, like it's sitting in my office right now. Thank goodness, because it's a bad cycle. It is a very bad cycle. It's the same reason we go on Facebook and start saying things we shouldn't say to people without thinking about whether their opinion is valid or not. It's a bad cycle, and it affects our judgment, and it affects a lot of other things about our personalities. Okay, so I'm done ranting, but if you feel like I've specifically targeted you or attacked you in this rant, I don't want you to feel that way. But if you are that person who goes and bring a trailer and wants to buy another car every, year or two or whatever, I am telling you your behavior is not healthy or normal and does need to change. Second of all, if you're one of my customers, you engage in this behavior and I offend you, it's not because I'm trying to offend you. It's because this behavior is taking the joy away of owning a classic car. There might be some joy in acquiring it, but after that, the party ends. And the joy should be when you get out on Sunday and go drive that car and connect with it. That's why we work on so many family cars, because the family cars have managed to escape this web of confusion, this undertow moment. I hope you guys got some good out of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell for notifications. But when you watch this video, which I know you're going to be doing on a smartphone, try to do it in the background. Don't just gawk at it. Try to do something you like. Share the video with a friend. Watch it with one of your kids. Listen to it while you're polishing or working on your Mercedes. Consider it motivational speech. Or maybe, instead of watching it, don't watch it and go pick up a book. Go pick up something, Nietzsche, Sartre, Kurt Vonnegut, somebody. Do something that is good for your brain. This has been a friendly reminder that the classic car market is always a better place when you play for keeps.